everybody, my name is Russ. That is Lauren. And today we have a different type of reaction. We haven't done something like this in a while. Not only would I consider this like one of the best artists of the 70s, I would say, at least for me, this is a song that I didn't know until years and years and years later. Like, I don't think I even heard this song until very recently. Like, I think you might have even played it for me for the first time a couple of years ago. Like, for me, Carly Simon, the age I am, like when she had her resurgence with the song Coming Around Again, like was when I first heard her. And then most of what I heard was if anybody played anything, they would play like You're So Vain or a couple other things from before. So this song you had played for me. And so I've heard this song before, but I've never seen or heard this particular performance. We're going to kind of let the lyrics do the talking for themselves because YouTube has all of its standards and stuff. But please stick around after the song because we could probably talk a little bit more about the song itself at that time. So here we go.
Say goodnight to all you beautiful faces.
Good night.
I'm so happy to see you. I'm gonna sing a song that I heard on Jones Beach today. Anyway, this song that we heard on Jones Beach is a kind of weird song about marriage. My father sits at night with no light on. His cigarette glows in the dark. The living room is still. I walk by, no remark. I tiptoe past the master bedroom where my mother reads her magazine. I hear her call sweet dreams, but I forget how to dream. But you say it's time we moved in together and raised a family of our own, you and me. Well, that's the way I've always heard it should be. You want to marry me, we'll marry. My friends from college, they're all married now. They have their houses and their lawns. They have their silent noons, tearful nights, angry dawns. Their children hate them for the things they're not. They hate themselves for what they are. And yet they drink, they laugh, close the wound, hide the scar. But you say it's time we moved in together and raised a family of our own, you and me. Well, that's the way I've always heard it should be. You want to marry me, we'll marry. You say that we can keep our love alive. Babe, all I know is what I see. The couples cling and claw and drown in love's debris.
Those guys get it. So many thoughts. So my initial thought is, and I'm sure I said something similar to this, like the first time you played this song for me in general, is this is one of those things where it's like nothing new under the sun. Like if you look on social media today, there's so much, and it does qualify in some silos as virtue signaling, where people are like, I'm done with the man, and like, like, wow, I don't need the traditions and marriage, and wow, we don't need that anymore, and like, we're the first people to ever think of that. Nope. Like, Carly Simon's not the first person to think of it either. Like, so, and I've talked to you about this before. Music is just the tip of the iceberg, but I wish that people would like look back and try and learn like anything from anyone from before, like I understand wanting to be yourself and wanting to be an individual and whatnot, but like, I don't know why you wouldn't look back at somebody like Carly Simon or Stevie Nicks or Carole King or any number of strong women and go, Dolly, and go, okay, well, these women went through way worse than I have. If you're 16, 17, 18, 19 years old, I assure you all those women that I just mentioned have been through way worse than you. And they have put it subtly and not so subtly in their lyrics and on their performances, on their album covers, like the way they've handled their business. Like, why wouldn't you use those resources? So that's my first thought. And then second of all, like, and you saw this at the beginning, you kind of alluded to it, like, when you have Art Garfunkel and my personal favorite Beatle just like standing there waiting to be in awe of you, like, all right.
Yeah, you go get it.
Yeah, like, and then the lyrics of this song are, it's so interesting to me how many, it's not just the institution of marriage that you can apply this to. There's so many things that people think, like, oh, well, if we do this other thing that everyone else is doing, then we'll fix everything, and again, I'm not even talking about like couples relationships, like even friends, like, oh, if I just do the thing everyone else is doing or whatever, and it's just like, nope, that's not, you have to be yourself, and then the only other thing, and this is breaking zero ground when talking about the song, but that woman's voice though.
I know.
I mean,
I know.
Does it get cleaner falsetto than that? When she did, I thought the first one, I was like, oh, well, it's so quiet. She did the falsetto, like, and I thought she was going to like ramp up and hit it. And I'm not discounting her. I'm saying, to be able to have that much vocal control to slide in and out of that falsetto so clean like that. I was like, by the time she did it the second time, I was like, well, now I don't want her to full throat that,
Yeah. It's amazing. And like what's always been wild to me about this particular performance of it, because you mentioned so much about how like lyrically this song is very, very important, like this was a big, bold thing for a woman to be saying at the time that she was saying it, and to say it on the platform that she did and to get the reaction that she did, that's great. At the same time, she went out there and she said, so yeah, this is just a weird song about marriage. Yep. I'm like, girl, do you know what you're about to do? Like, it's just an interesting. Well, and I think
also that's the thing too, right? Is I feel like people who set out, and yeah, this is going to be a little bit of old man yelling at cloud, and no, I don't care. The generation that's out there now, because of social media, is so performative. People are doing things to be seen. And I don't think there's one single ounce of Carly Simon that went out there to be seen. I don't think there was any. I don't think when she walked from the side of the stage, I don't think she said to anybody, watch this. Like, I think she just went out there to perform the song, and she had something to say, and she said it, and she got up and walked away. She didn't get up and she wasn't like, yeah, and a few men, like she had a thing to say and she said it. And I think that's what makes it way more powerful than than the grandstanding, than the, like, I'm making this announcement. No one cares. No one cares. Just go do the thing,
Go do the thing.
So we try very hard to get to all the suggestions that we get for the reactions on the channel. Lauren has some of her favorite artists. I certainly have my favorite artists that we try and cycle through. And then when we do those, we have fans of those artists that are like, oh, you got to do this. And we're trying to get to everything. But the curse is that we genuinely love so many different artists. So we're trying to do our best. But if you have something by Carly Simon or something adjacent to this, like any of the ladies that we mentioned, that was like, also here's another great power empowerment song or whatever else, like that you'd like us to react to or whatever, by all means, drop a comment. Let us know. We'll be more than happy to get to it. We in no way are putting it off on purpose. We just have a lot to get to, which is a great problem to have. But if you drop a like on the video, that'll help the channel grow. If you hit subscribe, also hit the notification bell, because then you'll know every time we have a new video. That is Lauren. My name is Russ. Thanks for watching.